Best part of waking up is spending money on too much stuff. That's right, it's Sunday Fun Day, one of the only days a week where I'm not working. And I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Dang, every time. Quick, energizing pit stop, and we're on our way. Whoa. Seen this homeless lady waiting outside the gas station, and I bought her an energy drink, so hopefully that'll make her day go better. Just want to be more like Jesus, you know? That's all. Hey ma'am, I seen that you looked a little homeless, so I got you an energy drink.
Do I look homeless?
No, I ain't got M&M's, buddy. That's it. That's all that's in that bag for you. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Darn sure don't look homeless to me. I tell you what, if she's homeless, she won't be for long. She coming home with me. That's my wife, just so you know. I'm a little concerned because I'm coming into this video with only a thought, and I have no idea how it's gonna go. I wanna talk about the road back home. I had the thought yesterday about what does the road back home look like to me? I hate it. I hate to admit it. I hate to say it, but I find myself in a lot of Christian and relationship with God up and downs. I find myself in cycles, and I hate saying that. I think everybody has different cycles. I think everybody's life looks different. My cycles, we've talked about it a lot before. My cycles are falling into ruts to where I feel like God doesn't approve of me, or God is frustrated with me, or he's mad at me, or I'm not living up to the expectations of what does it mean or look like to be a good son, to be a good servant of Christ. And as much as I hate to admit it, I've been in one of those cycles for a few days. And I felt like God asked me, what does the road back home look like to you? And I didn't have an answer to that question. And I don't know that I have an answer now to that question. I don't know that this is going to encourage anybody. I really hope it does. But I tell you one thing that question did. It pushed me. It pushed me a lot to start thinking about the cycles that are in my life and the ups and the downs and falling into the pits and the lies that the enemy tries to sell me. And I'm going to tell you what I have so far. And it's not, what does the road back home look like to me? What does it look like to fall back into the Father's arms right now? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that question is. What is it going to take to get me out of the cycles that I find myself in? So, my name is Alex. Hi, Alex. I have not had an energy drink in 2 days. However, 2 days ago, I had like 4. So I fell off the wagon, and then I just rolled off the wagon a lot. Like I just kept rolling and rolling and rolling into all these cans of empty Alanis. Decided it would be a good idea to take a break. Made it 2 days. I'm proud of me. I've had a bunch of people ask this question, so I thought I might as well go ahead and answer it. What brought you and Shauna together? Like, what is the factor, like glue, that holds y'all together? And I know a lot of people are going to say, what's up, man? Good morning. Yes, sir. You too. A lot of people are going to say, oh, it's your faith and church and Jesus. And that's just not true. It's not the answer. It is the fact that she is the only woman in the world who, who has to pee just as much as I do. Like every other minute, I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And she's like, oh, me too. I'm like, let's go. You run into a lot of people at church who are not saved, and you can tell they're not saved. I want to give you some indicators and just kind of show you when you can tell somebody does not know the Lord and they're not saved. When you walk up to them and you see Alabama, immediately you know they don't know Jesus. They're not going to heaven. Church, done so.
I'm gonna get both of them for Christmas.
Bunch of losers. I just seen 2 people running down the street, like not running, but jogging for like exercise and pleasure. Bunch of losers. Who does that? Who exercises? like to tell you, it doesn't get old going up these stairs. Maybe I'm just getting old. Hey, did you do all this? You did? Like the Israelites who were lost in the wilderness for 40 years when they didn't have to be, just running around in circles. What is it going to take to get me to the promised land? And I don't have that answer. I just don't. But I will tell you one thing that I have noticed. I don't think that I have ever been this discontent with my relationship with God. And let me explain that. I don't mean that in a way of like I'm not content with God and I'm not happy with God and I feel like he's not holding up his end of the bargain. That's not what I mean. I mean, we go through things sometimes and we say to ourselves, I'm so tired of dealing with this, or I'm so tired of going through this. But yet still we'll go through those things time after time after time and we don't really learn anything, or we allow ourselves to slip back into those things. Right now, I have never been so tired of being in the same cycles in my life. I've never been so tired of being in the same place and what feels like the same level of intimacy with God. I've never been so tired of this place. And I understand anybody who's watching this video is probably thinking, well, if you're so tired of it, then why don't you do something about it? That, my friends, is a phenomenal question. I think that is the question. I think that's the Romans chapter 7 question. I've heard a lot of teachings about Romans chapter 7, and I honestly don't know of a lot of them that I agree with. And if you're not familiar, what I'm referencing is when the Apostle Paul said the things he was talking about, the battle between the spirit and the flesh. And he said, man, the things in my life that I find myself wanting to do, I don't do those things. And the things that I don't want to do, I do those things. And it is that what feels like forever long battle of what does the road back home look like? What does the road look like to the place to where I'm no longer in that cycle? I don't know. I really don't know. I just want to show you guys real quick where I shot that video from earlier. This is my garage. Oh my God, I'm falling. Doing?
Making overnight oats.
Oatmeal bars?
Overnight oats.
How long does it take to make those?
5 minutes.
Then why do they call it overnight?
Well, because you put them in the fridge to sit overnight to be ready for breakfast next morning.
So it really takes overnight to make overnight.
I mean, it takes 5 minutes to make them.
Are you kidding me? Shauna,
I'm sorry.
I just swept and vacuumed and
When?
mopped.
A few days
Today.
ago?
I did it today. Well, they don't know that, and you could make me look good.
What'd you say?
Said, hey.
Hey.
Make you a deal.
What?
If you make my sandwiches, I'll give you.
Finish that statement for YouTube.
Fine, just
How do
don't
you make
even make
sandwiches
them.
out of this?
You put it on the bread.
I am, but it takes like 10 minutes just to do that part.
Oh yeah.
Did you see this?
What? Oh my God. What are you doing? Here. I was thinking about the end of Romans chapter 7, and it says, "Wretched and miserable man that I am, who will rescue me and set me free from this body of death, this corrupt moral existence? Thanks be to God for my deliverance through Jesus Christ our Lord. So then, on one hand, I myself, with my mind, I serve the law of God, but with the other, my flesh, my human nature, my worldliness, my sin capacity, I serve the law of sin." You know, when I started this video, I didn't know what direction it was going to go. And as I sat here and I pick up my word and I'm praying and I'm just listening to God and asking God to direct this video, I think I just realized something. I don't think that I'm looking for the road back home. I don't think that's what God meant when he asked me, what does the road back home look like? I think I'm already home. I think we're all already home. I think we're all in a place, in a position where the Father has his arms wrapped around us. And I think what he's really asking me and what I'm asking you is, what is it going to take for us to realize that we're already back home? We don't have to find the road back home. We already found the road back home. It's in him. It's through him. Wow.